Hey everyone, today I'm unpacking something that's been buzzing around fans. Netflix's One Piece Season 2 and a tiny moment that signals something bigger about the Straw Hat crew. I'm not here to summarize episode by episode. I'm here to raise a few pointed questions, offer fresh angles, and spotlight why a single flash of a baby whale and a mysterious afro can matter so much in a sprawling epic. Let's dive in. What's the hook that grabbed attention? In the opening moments of Season 2, Netflix drops a micro-flashback. Laboon the giant whale is a baby, and among the pirates playing music for him, a tall man with an afro and a booming voice, Brook, the future musician of the Straw Hats. On the surface, it's a brief cameo. But what makes this really interesting is how it reframes Laboon's story and foreshadows future crew dynamics without drowning us in exposition. Personally, I think the brilliance here is not telling us Brook exists, but planting a seed that recontextualizes Laboon's heartbreak. Laboon isn't just a one-note obstacle to cross off a map. He's the emotional spine that connects the Rumbar pirates, Brook's identity, and the crew's long-game purpose. From my perspective, this is a masterclass in show-don't-tell storytelling. The live-action medium can hint at backstory through a mood, a vibe, and a soundscape, the violin, the laughter, the echo of a seaborne chorus. One thing that immediately stands out is the timing. In the manga and anime, Brook's entrance as a Straw Hat comes much later, after a brutal arc that tests loyalty, mortality, and the price of dreams. Here, the writers bring the roots of that arc forward. It's a bold move because it reshapes how we experience the Straw Hats as a team, not just as a progression of individual epics. If you take a step back and think about it, the Season 2 choice mirrors a bigger trend: modern adaptations that retrofit origin threads to deepen early stakes, so fans feel the crew's purpose from the start, even if everyone doesn't yet know every detail. Let's talk implications. Brook's future as the Soul King isn't just about music, it's about a philosophy of resilience. He's a musician who returns from the dead, literally. His existence challenges what existence means in this world saturated with devil fruits and grand ambitions. Introducing him early ties the crew to a lineage of art as survival, music as memory, memory as power. What many people don't realize is that Brook's backstory is a meditation on time, a life paused, then resumed, then cherished as legend. In my opinion, the show leans into that theme by showing Laboon's early joy in music, how a shared song can create a bridge across time and tragedy. What's surprising to me is how effectively the show uses a non-dominant character to amplify emotional weight. Laboon already carries a soft heartbreak in the original material. Pairing him with Brook before we fully recognize Brook's role makes Laboon's fate feel personal, not distant. This raises a deeper question about storytelling currency. In a world where every member has a flamboyant hook, can a quiet, musical friendship carry as much resonance? The answer, I think, is yes, if you give audiences enough texture to care about the relationship beyond the immediate plot. From a broader perspective, this choice signals a trend in long-running narratives, front-loading the emotional arcs that usually unfold later. It's a way to reward longtime fans with connective tissue, and to invite newer viewers to feel the pull of legacy without slowing down the pace. Brook isn't just a future ally. He's a symbol of what the crew fights for: memory, continuity, and the idea that music can outlive the body. What this really suggests is that Netflix's adaptation isn't merely translating source material. It's reimagining the rhythm of the story. By weaving in early references to Brook and Laboon, the show creates a dense emotional loop that viewers can feel even when they don't yet know all the specifics. And that's powerful because it makes the Straw Hats' journey feel inevitable in hindsight, not just luck-driven in the moment. To wrap this up with a thought, the Season 2 move to foreground Brook's connection to Laboon early isn't just fan service. It's a narrative strategy that reframes what we're watching as a continuous conversation across timelines, an invitation to recognize how early threads can echo through hundreds of episodes and arcs. It makes you ask, what other seemingly small moments are quietly shaping the crew's destiny long before we realize it? If you're watching this as a fan, you're probably nodding along to the bittersweet mood of Laboon's shorelines, and the promise of a reunion that's more about meaning than timing. If you're new, consider this. One Piece isn't just about chasing islands, it's about carrying songs across oceans of time. Brook's presence is a reminder that some of the most important moments aren't the loudest. They're the ones that hum in the background, waiting for you to notice. What do you think about the early Brook tease? Do you feel it enhances the world building, or does it risk spoiling later reveals? Share your thoughts, and let me know which hidden threads you're hoping the show pulls closer to the surface next.